Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran, and in today's video I'll be showcasing you guys a new feature coming into the patch 8.2.5, which should be happening sometime soon, maybe in a month or so, to give you guys an idea when this new update to patch 8.2 should be up. It's a rough estimate, but it's better than nothing. We are looking at a new feature called Party Sync. It's a brand new feature that is added into this brand new PTR for us to test, and this will be coming into live game. Essentially, what Party Sync is a scaling system, but a scaling system that allows you to level with friends that are of lower level. This can be used on a character that's way above your friend's level, like my paladin here, which is actually level 93 or 96 at the time of this video, but I'm questing through areas of Warlords of Draenor, so I wanted to test a couple things. What would the system do to max level characters? What kind of rewards would you get? Because the system is supposed to reward you for leveling with Party Sync with a friend or something. And how is the system going to work on characters that are higher level than your friend, for example, which we had Warthorus, who's a member in our community, start at level 1 on PTR for the sake of testing. How is this feature going to work on a character that is still leveling but is not max level? Now, this video could go into a long idea of what kind of exploits that could be done with the system, but that's not what we're going to be covering in this video. I just want to showcase you guys and talk about the details, give you my thoughts on the system, but it's not going to be fully detailed of billion ways to abuse it, although I feel like the community is going to get creative in terms of ways you can use the system to maybe power level, or grind incredible amounts of gear or gold or something rather, and we'll talk about that in a second. The Party Sync on the PTR can be found in the map and quest log portion of the UI, so if you hit M or L if you have the default setup on your keyboard, and we'll open up Party Sync at the bottom, you'll be greeted with this prompt: person who you're leveling with wants to activate Party Sync, and it reads, your quest will be temporarily rewind based on the earliest shared quest state. Some of your current quests may pause. Your level and skills will be restricted based on lowest level party member. You'll be able to accept replay quests. Now let's go over every one of those bullet points and explain exactly what it means. Your quest will temporarily rewind based on the earliest shared quest state. For example, let's say your main character you're playing with your friend is a human and you've done the Northshire experience at level 1. But let's say your friend decides to make a human paladin. That means when you use Party Sync, you'll actually still be able to replay those quests as long as they're shared. That means whatever quests that your friend sees, you will also be able to see. All of your questing progress for your character at the time will be halted for a moment. So you will basically be adjusted to what they see quest-wise. So essentially you will see quests that you might have already completed, but it's not depending on whether you've done the quest or not, it's whether your friend has done them. Some of your current quests may pause is pretty self-explanatory. You have to pause your quest that you're doing so you can quest with your friend. Your level and skills will be restricted based on the lowest level party member. As in, I'm currently on my paladin questing in Warlords of Draenor. That's anywhere between level 90 to 100. But because my friend just started questing and they are at the beginning start of the quest lines for leveling up an orc, that means I'm going to be scaled to a maximum level that can be applied in any of the vanilla zones. Most of the vanilla zones after the World of Warcraft scaling, vanilla zones scale up to a maximum of level 60. That means you can go to just about any zone and gain experience as long as you're anywhere between level, in most areas, to 20 to 60 or 1 to 60, 10 to 60. 60 will be the maximum. If your friend is leveling within BC or Wrath, for example, that's going to be a level range of 60 to 80. That means the game will set you at level 80, the maximum level where you could still do these quests, but it's going to be the highest of that bracket. At level 80, you will still be able to do Wrath of the Lich King and BC quests. The mobs are going to scale to your level of 80, and they're not going to mess up with the scaling of your friend. Your friend can be at any level. The scaling technology allows for a little bit more flexibility like that. And the quests, even though you've done them or you might have done these quests, and even though it feels like there should be low-level quests, will still reward you with XP for your character while you're soft-locked at level 80. And you will be able to accept replay quests, as in you'll be able to replay these quests all over again. So it means that you can actually level with a friend of yours or help them do the quests that otherwise they would just need to do by themselves, and you don't have to make a brand new character. You can either continue playing on a character that you're still leveling and you'll get rewards for that leveling character even if they are way above your friend's level, or you can even log on your main character and do the soft lock in party sync drop down level thing, and you will still get rewards for that max level character. The idea is to get people playing together, whether you have a max level character or you have characters at different level intervals, and it's to help a friend catch up, while at the same time still being a system that provides some sort of reward or incentive to want to party up with a friend that's lower level. For example, if you are playing on a max level character, let's say I'm playing on my main rogue, level 120, I don't need to farm any more XP, and a friend of mine is like, hey, I'm stuck in level Cataclysm, kind of don't want to level by myself, you want to party sync up? We party sync, and what does my main 120 character get for doing these quests? Since I'm maxed out on levels, I'm not going to get XP, but you will get other things like lock boxes with random loot drops that could be disenchanted or could be sold to a vendor, or if you are, let's say, gearing, that could maybe be an upgrade, although Blizzard is going to change the item level on these things. You're not going to be able to get the best rating gear out of those things, obviously, but you also get quite a bit of gold. For example, a level 1 Northshire quest to kill 6 wolves is going to give my main character 43 gold. That's really not bad. When you can get through a bunch of these quests, and maybe you can use a mount, like a passenger mount, to fly your friend from quest to quest and complete these things super quickly, then you'll actually be able to get yourself quite a bit of gold, which you can use on other things, like for me, raid materials. I would think that since you are level scaling, let's say you wanted to work up a profession while you're at it, like disenchanting, and whatever rewards you get from quests, which you still get quest rewards, like you'll still get like a level 20 chest piece, and I know it won't be amazing, but let's say you just want to get enchanting going from level 1 to max, you could slowly level in certain professions through this party sync. And I don't think the system is super amazing for a max level character. Gold is great, but not every player is going to find a use for it. For me, for example, as someone who is raiding, I'm always constantly out of mats for raids, so to level with a friend would actually be quite an enjoyable experience, whether we have war mode on or off. But where I think the system is going to be super good is, let's say you have a character that's way above your friend's level, but is still leveling. Take my paladin for example, Dal Pal, and I am currently stuck in that paladin, at least at the recording of this video, leveling through Warlords of Draenor. Not a huge fan of WoD questing system, not a huge fan of how fast or slow it may go, just don't like it. So instead what I can go do is level with a friend. What that character that's not max level is, but still higher level than your friend, you still gain experience. And actually quite good experience. So instead of questing through Warlords of Draenor for every quest that gives me, let's say, 15,000 XP per quest done through the mobs that I have to kind of slog through to get through and just not enjoyable experience and I have to fly far, instead I can go do some easy quests with a friend and still gain just about the same amount of experience for doing a quest. And in some cases, these quests in vanilla starting areas are actually much easier. So you still gain experience, you're still leveling your character, and your goal is still level 120, but the quests that you are doing are a little bit different. They're the vanilla quest or BC quest or whatever your friend is at in the party sync. The quests that he is doing, you're also doing those. You also, as a character that's higher level but is still not 120, you will get actual good leveling gear, as in you'll get chests for doing these quests with your friend and doing stuff with your friend, and you'll eventually actually replace some of the pieces. Like in PTR, I was actually able to get a hammer that's a couple item level ahead of what my current axe is, and that was a weapon upgrade. So you will actually get legitimate weapon upgrades, armor upgrades for your character skill to your current level. Even if you are soft locked to level vanilla areas, which is level 60, or BC Wrath level 80, or Cataclysm Mop, which is 90, and so on and so forth. So in a sense, I can still continue playing that character, and I don't fall behind on leveling gear, I don't fall behind on questing or XP gain, and I can play with a friend while the game puts me in a soft lock state. When the game does soft lock you, it does put you to whatever level you are with your friends. So if I'm doing vanilla quest, I'm soft locked to level 60. That means I do lose certain abilities that I normally would have as a max level character because I haven't unlocked them yet at that level bracket in order to try to normalize the experience. Because let's say if I have level 60 paladin and I already have wings, which you get at level 80, that throws the game off in a disbalance for sure. And what it also does is scales the mobs to your level as well. As in, my friend is going to run around and the mobs for him are going to be level 1, 2, 3, whatever the level he is at. For me, they're all going to be level 60. So it's not going to be really a one-shot fest because everything scales, but it's still fairly quick to kill. Now, one thing I did try at the very beginning is to see what kind of exploits you can do. Can you repeat quests? As in, I can do whatever quests that my friend sees. So when we have Hello Stream as the orc, who's standing in front of a quest where you pick apples. Now, as long as he doesn't pick up the quest, if I pick up the quest, go do the quest, turn it in, disable party sync, re-enable party sync, the quest still shows up for me as long as my friend gets to see the quest right in front of him. As soon as my friend completes the quest, and I could complete the quest with him, then the quest disappears for both of us. So in a sense, could you just have a friend or another account parked inside of a really easy quest that rewards a crazy amount of loot that happens to complete very, very quickly? Technically, you could. And you will get loot what looked like the first time around and the second time around, but eventually it stops giving you experience because the game realizes, okay, you're just trying to farm up a quest or something. So in terms of exploits, it looks like Blizzard has put some caps on it. I don't know in detail just how much of caps are in this new system. Have they put in all the precautions yet? And I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that there's going to be plenty amount of exploits with this system. Hell, hopefully right now most people are trying to find every exploit possible with the system on PTR in order to find out, hey, how far can you push it? So then Blizzard may be able to clean up the system by the time it goes live. Although I'm pretty sure even if you go and have everybody that plays WoW log on PTR and try to scour every possible exploit all at the same time, I still feel like one or two of these weird changes or weird exploits are still gonna come through in a live game. But that's just a thing that's just gonna happen. It happens to any new system. Sometimes they break, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And that's just a Blizzard thing that has always been in every World of Warcraft patch update, which I don't think it'll be super bad, and they generally do fix things pretty quickly, but I'm just hoping it doesn't blow out of proportion. Either way, there's a lot of possibilities with the system, and I believe that there's more good than bad that can come from it. Actually, I'm a huge fan of this type of setup, and I'm very excited. This might even get more of my friends to even want to level a brand new character because, you know, sometimes you're playing your main and you're doing these raids and dungeons, and a friend of yours comes back to the game and they don't really like what happened to their class. They're like, okay, I'm a level new character. And while you want to play with your friend, questing together can sometimes be a little awkward. Sometimes our schedules IRL don't really line up, and sometimes they do. And I might not have a character around my friend's level in order to quest together, so this party sync system would definitely come in handy. I can hop on a character that I'm currently leveling, no matter what level they are, or I can even come on my main and get myself a little bit extra gold in a long run. So I feel like this system is super cool and super exciting, and I felt like it was worth making a video for this just to showcase you guys what is going on with this brand new system. Party sync looks like an exciting new addition to patch 8.2. Cannot wait to try it out for myself, but I wanted to make a video for you guys to see what it overall looks like. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on the party sync system. Are you guys happy about it, or are you concerned about the possibilities that it could offer and the exploits that could come with it? Thank you all so much for watching this video. I legitimately cannot wait for the system to come out, and I'll see all of you guys in another video.